Welcome to a night unlike any other in baseball history. Under the lights of the legendary Bristol Motor Speedway, where horsepower usually rules the day, we trade tires for cleats and pit stops for pitching. This is the MLB Speedway Classic, a collision of speed, spectacle, and America's pastime. Chase Burns will get the start today here for the Reds as you take a look at his scouting report. Fastball from anywhere from 95 to 99 miles an hour. And then he's got a whole lot of movement. Slider, curveball, changeup, and a sweeper as well. Buckle up, baseball fans. Tonight, history isn't just being made, it's being unleashed. Ke'Bryan Hayes, a key start. He'll start at third base today. Jurickson and Profar will stand in to lead things off for the Braves, as we are set for action in the Speedway Classic of 2025 from Bristol, Tennessee. The first baseball game in Tennessee is officially underway as Burns misses downstairs 1-0 to Profar to start this game out. Burns coming in 0-3 on the year with a 6.26 ERA as that one cooks the zone, a sweeper on the outer half. 45 strikeouts for him. This is the first time any of the Braves have faced Chase Burns. Over 85,000 in attendance. The 1-2 pitch. Profar the high fly ball, but that one sails foul onto the racetrack, and it's 1-2. Foul to the left side, and out of play it goes. Into the bleachers out there that have been constructed. Two. That one misses inside 2-2. We are witnessing history tonight. First ever MLB game in Tennessee. What a venue to have it at. Bristol Motor Speedway. Profar attacks this one and sends it towards right center field. Long run out there near the wall, and it's gone! Jurickson and Profar, a leadoff home run here in Bristol. And what a start for the Braves. 414 feet, 100.8 miles an hour off the bat. And what a way to start this Speedway Classic. Barreled that thing up. And the Braves are up the Speedway Classic, and now Matt Olson will stand in following the home run by Profar. As that one is in there for a strike, 0-1. 29 home runs on the season, 98 RBIs for Matt Olson. Breaking ball, got the call inside, and it's 0-2.
That's a ball.
High and away, 1 ball and 2 strikes. A lot more Red fans here, we've noticed, than Braves fans. And the 1-2, Olson back up the middle, but into the shift as much as you can have in the year 2025. Ellie De La Cruz makes the play for out number 1. Let's take a look at the Braves starting lineup. You just saw Profar play long ball. Matt Olson grounded out. Austin Riley will stand in now, followed by Sean Murphy, Marcell Ozuna, and Michael Harris in the middle. Then in the bottom 3, you have Ozzie Albies, Eli White, and Nick Allen. Ozzie Albies swinging a hot bat as of late, especially in that Thursday game where he had 4 hits in that crazy game to start this series down at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Austin Riley stands in and takes strike 1. Both teams scored 8 runs in the 8th inning on that game on Thursday. That one gets in there for a strike as well. Only done twice before in MLB history where both teams score 8 runs in the 8th inning. Braves ended up winning that one in extras as Riley waves and misses. A 3-pitch strikeout for Chase Burns. And there's 2-1. Now Sean Murphy to the plate, struggling at the plate this year, .93 average as he takes ball 1 upstairs. Going back and forth with the young Drake Baldwin in the lineup. Baldwin started yesterday's game. Murphy gets the start today here in Bristol. 1-0 pitch, he's inside, 2-0. Tapped foul at the plate. Hitters count at 2-1 to Sean Murphy. Fly ball into right field, slicing towards the gap in right center field, but no problem out there to make the catch. But the Braves start strong. Jurickson Profar, the leadoff home run, gets us going early here in Bristol, 1-0 Atlanta. Spencer Strider will get the start today here for the Braves. A little bit of an off year for him, coming off the year where he had the injury. Spencer Strider 5-8 coming into play today, 3.71 ERA, not the worst ERA we've seen in the world. 92 strikeouts as well. Gavin Lux set to lead things off here for the Reds in the bottom half of the first. Braves struck for one to start the game. Let's see if the Reds can respond as Lux fouls it away to start this game out. 97 miles an hour coming in for Spencer Strider there. This one chopped at the plate, 0-2. Gavin Lux is batting .500 in his career against Spencer Strider. Just a couple hits for him in 2 at-bats, or excuse me, 1 hit in 2 at-bats. This ball's ripped, but that will slice onto the racetrack, and it's 0-2. In the air, left field. Jurickson Profar coming in, will get there to make the catch. And there's one away here in the first. Let's take a look now at the Reds starting lineup. You just saw Gavin Lux. Matt McLean will stand in now. Ellie De La Cruz, Spencer Steer, and Jake Fraley in the power spot of the lineup. TJ Friedel, Tyler Stevenson, Will Benson, and Ke'Bryan Hayes round out the bottom of the Reds lineup. Matt McLean will stand in now. Nobody on, 1 out here in the first. After a 4-pitch putout from Spencer Strider. That one misses high, 1-0. McLean, this is his first at-bat against Spencer Strider in his career. Misses inside, nearly clipped him on the elbow, and it's 2-0. Downstairs, 3-0. Ellie De La Cruz, the captain, the star player for the Reds, waits on deck. Three balls and no strikes. In there for a strike, 98 miles an hour, clips the zone, and it's 3-1. This ball's ripped to the right side, but snared over there by Ozzie Albies, and there's 2-1. 106 miles an hour off the bat, but right into the glove of Ozzie Albies, and there's 2 away for Ellie De La Cruz. First at bat against Spencer Strider in De La Cruz's career. Nobody on, 2 out as he takes a high strike, 0-1. And the Reds fans did not like that call. In there for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him. Outside corner, froze De La Cruz, and a 3-pitch strikeout to end the frame for Spencer Strider. Reds go 1-2-3 in the first, and we're through 1 in Bristol, with the Braves leading 1-0. Marcell Ozuna, the Big Bear, as they call him in Atlanta, set to lead things off for the Braves. There was a lot of speculation that he was going to get traded at the deadline, but he stays here in Atlanta. Braves fans are happy about that. It's become an Atlanta staple here for the Braves in a season in which they would like to forget to this point. This one misses off the plate, 1-0. Braves come in 46-63 after they came into the year with pretty high expectations. They just have not been able to get it done. A lot of it has to do with their bullpen that has not been able to produce. Grounded to third, and Ozuna is out number one here in the second. The bullpen has struggled for the Braves, and then runners in scoring position when they're at bat has been a struggle as well for the Atlanta Braves.
Ball one.
Hence their 46-63 record coming in. Reds are right in the middle of a playoff push, 58-53 coming into play today. As that one's in there for a strike, 1-1.
1-1.
Steers. Hitters count at 2-1. As it stands currently, the Reds are just outside of the wild card spot. As that one misses downstairs, 3-1. They are 3 games behind the San Diego Padres, who currently hold the second wild card spot in the National League, as that one's fouled away, 3-2. Padres 61-49, Reds 58-53. 3.5 games back. The Cubs currently hold the top wild card spot, ripped to the right side and foul, and it remains 3-2. Very good National League Central this year. As that one misses outside, ball 4. Harris with a borderline pitch, called for a walk, and the Braves have a base runner. For Ozzy Albies, who will stand in with 1 away.
That's a strike.
That one's in there for a strike. Back to the National League Central. 3 of the 5 teams are above 500. Milwaukee leading the race in the Central, 65-44. Cubs right behind them, a game back, 64-45. And then the Reds, 58-53 behind the Cubs and the Brewers. And then if you go back behind the Reds, the Cardinals are only a game back at 500, 55-56. And then you have the Pirates at 47-63 at the bottom. Very good National League Central. Potentially could come back to haunt the Reds as they try to push for a wild card. Go for a run here as we head into the month of August. Still a couple months left for anything to decide what happens come postseason time. Strike 3 called at the knees, 96 miles an hour. Ozzy Albies couldn't pull the trigger, and there's 2 away. Now Eli White will come in. White takes inside just barely, ball 1.
No strike.
Braves not having the year that they were anticipated to have come spring training time even. A lot of expectations coming in that they just have not lived up to. 46-63, they're 16 games back in the East behind the Phillies, Mets, and Marlins. Phillies and Mets at the top of the East having a battle. This one's in the dirt. Harris will take off for second. Here comes the throw. It's in time. What a strike. And that'll end the inning. Braves held with nothing. 1-0 Atlanta as we head to the bottom of the second. Spencer Steer set to lead things off here for Cincinnati. 4, 5, and 6 due up here for the Reds after getting set down 1-2-3 in the first half of this game, or in the first inning of this game, rather, as that one stays high, 1-0. First at bat against Spencer Strider in Steer's career, as that one misses high again, 2-0. A lot of Reds fans, you can hear them chanting. Over 85,000 here in Bristol, inside 3-0. That one finds the zone, and Strider's on the board, 3-1. Right down the pipe again, and he's worked it back to full, 3-2. Fly ball into shallow center. Michael Harris will plant under it, and there's one away. Good bounce back there from Spencer Strider after going down 3-0. First 4 Reds have been retired by the Braves right-hander, and now Jake Fraley will stand in. Fraley 0 for 2 and 2 at-bats against Spencer Strider in his career, as this one is outside 1-0. Reds fans continue to tell everybody that they're here in Bristol. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-0 Braves on the leadoff home run by Jurickson Profar to start this game in the top of the first.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Series tied a game apiece.
Ball 3.
Braves won a historic game on Thursday in extra innings, and then the Reds shut down the Braves in yesterday's game. 3-1 to Fraley, way out in front, and it's full count at 3-2. Swing and a miss, blew it right by him at 96, and there's 2 away here in the second. Second strikeout for Spencer Strider, and there's 2 away. TJ Friedel now stands in as this one's downstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
13 home runs, 55 RBIs last season for TJ Friedel. Batting .667 in 3 at-bats against Spencer Strider. 2 for 3 against the Braves right-hander.
1-1.
Ball and a strike. A little blooper to the right side, and it'll hang up for Eli White. Spencer Strider, perfect through the first 2 innings. 6 up, 6 down, and it's 1-0 Braves here in Bristol. Eli White set to lead things off here for the Braves. He ended the second inning at the plate, but a throw out on the bases of Michael Harris will get him a fresh start at it as he takes high 1-0. Chase Burns, 98 miles an hour on that fastball, sitting at 35 pitches here in the third. Breaking ball slapped to the right side and snagged by Spencer Steer, and there's 1 away. So a line out for Eli White to start the third, 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Ball.
Braves really haven't had a consistent shortstop since the departure of Dansby Swanson a few years ago. When he went to Chicago, they had Orlando Arcia for a little bit. He was kind of up and down. Mixed opinions by Braves fans for Arcia. Nick Allen trying to claim that role at shortstop. He's a very good defensive shortstop, trying to get that bat going a little bit more, though. Hitters count the 2-1. Downstairs, 3 balls and a strike. Chopped foul to the left, and it's full. Fly ball down the right field line, sinking fast, and a diving attempt. It's off his glove. Base hit for Nick Allen. Good effort out there in right field, but it falls in. And Nick Allen's aboard for the Braves with 1 away, and now back to the top, and Jurickson Profar, who homered to start this game.
That's a ball.
Misses downstairs, Burns does, 1-0. Outside, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, no strike. Hey.
Clips the zone on the outside, 2-1. On the ground right side, could be two. Spencer Steer to shortstop for one. Back at him, a double play. 3-6-3, they roll it up and get out of the inning. Still 1-0 Atlanta. Reds looking to get some momentum as we head to the bottom of the third. Tyler Stevenson, the catcher, set to lead things off here in the bottom of inning number 3 against Spencer Strider, who has retired the first 6 batters he's faced.
Ball.
As that one stays high, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike. No,
Downstairs,
that's a
2
ball.
balls and a strike. 98
2
miles an
on the
hour
track.
on that fastball from Spencer Strider. High fly ball, well hit. Left field, so far going back. Still going back, and the ballpark will hold it for out number 1. Allowed out number 1 here in the third as Stevenson flies out to deep left field. And now Will Benson will stand in. 1 away, nobody on. Benson waves and misses behind a 97-mile-an-hour
No ball.
fastball,
1
and it's
strike.
0-1. Benson slaps that one the other way, and then the netting and foul, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes from Strider. Inside,
1-2.
it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, got him to chase it, a 97-mile-an-hour fastball off the plate. And Spencer Strider has retired the first 7 batters he's faced. Excuse me, that's 8. And now to the bottom of the lineup, Ke'Bryan Hayes, the third baseman, will stand in.
Hey.
Still no base runners here for the Reds in this one as he takes strike 1. In there for a strike, and it's 0-2. And now Spencer Strider a strike away from going through the lineup the first time unscathed. He's retired the first 8 batters he's faced. Looking for number 9 and Ke'Bryan Hayes, the 0-2. Downstairs.
1-2. No, that's a
Just
ball.
missed. My goodness, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Spencer Strider has gone through the lineup. Perfect. 9 up, 9 down for the Reds as we head to the 4th inning. 1-0 Braves in Bristol, Tennessee. We welcome you back here to Bristol, Tennessee, the Speedway Classic. What an atmosphere this was. An idea that sparked back in 2022 the idea to explore the possibility of hosting a game here. Concept was immediately embraced, but it was clear it would take time to execute the plan. Took 2 years of planning and designing as Olsen grounds this one to second and McClain for out number 1. Took 2 years for the MLB to work with partners and other teams behind special events similar to the Field of Dreams game. That one's in there for a strike, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The actual field construction here began in early 2025
Hey.
with the finishing touches being added in late July. So just a few days ago was this stadium ready for the Speedway Classic.
Ball.
Outside 1 and 2. In total, it took about 3 years from concept to completion. Several months of intensive construction. Right center and hanging up for McClain. And there's 2 away. Turning a NASCAR infield into a Major League diamond was a excellent project and a beautiful scene here in Bristol, Tennessee, the first ever Major League Baseball game in the state of Tennessee. Braves lead 1-0 here in the fourth. The leadoff home run by Jurickson Profar to start the game. That one in there for a strike to Sean Murphy, and it's 1-1. Little flare into center field. Benson coming on, and he will get there. Very quick fourth inning for Chase Burns. 3 up, 3 down in the fourth. We head to the bottom half. Still 1-0 Braves from Bristol, Tennessee. Gavin Lux set to lead things off, top of the Reds order here in the fourth inning. 9 up, 9 down for Spencer Strider. Went through the lineup unscathed the first time, and now start the second time with a strike called on the outside corner. That one misses high that time, 1-1. Back up the middle, Nick Allen with a slide, gets up and fires a strike. We just talked about the defense from Nick Allen at shortstop, and he makes that play for out number 1. Beautiful. .86 miles an hour off the ground, popped back up and saves the perfecto bid right now for Spencer Strider. And now here's Matt McClain.
Ball 1.
0 for 1 at the ground down is McClain in this game. 1 out, nobody aboard. 10 up, 10 down to start the game for the Reds. In there for a strike, 1-1. Breaking ball, slap foul to the right, and it's 1-2. Over 85,000 in attendance, and mostly Cincinnati Red fans, which is a little surprising. This one's off the fist and foul back, 1-2.
Ball 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled straight back, and it remains 2-2. Nobody on, 1 out here in the fourth. 1-0 Braves. They took the lead in the very first batter of the game. Jurickson Profar, the leadoff home run. Inside, full count. De La Cruz waits on deck here for the Reds. Strike 3 called top of the zone, and McClain was on his way to first base. 5th strikeout for Spencer Strider, and it's 11 up, 11 down. Right at the top of the zone. He was on his way to first base, so now De La Cruz will stand in. 2 out, nobody aboard as he takes outside, ball 1. Struck out his first time to the plate.
No,
that one stays high again, and it's 2-0.
Ball
3-0 now to De La Cruz, and now Strider threatens to give up his first base runner with Spencer Steer waiting on deck. That one clips the zone, and it's 3-1. In there again, and he's worked it back full, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff. And he swings and misses, strike 3. Spencer Strider, 12 up, 12 down. He's perfect through 4. As we head to the 5th inning, it's 1-0 Braves. The Big Bear, Marcell Ozuna, set to lead things off here in the 5th. The veteran presence who had the game winner on Thursday, game 1 of this series. In what was a historic game on Thursday. Both teams scored 8 runs in that 8th inning. Braves ended up winning in extras. Here's De La Cruz from long range. What a play! A strike from De La Cruz across the diamond, and there's 1 away. So 1 away, and now Michael Harris to the plate. He walked back in the 2nd inning. Ripped foul to the right, to the racetrack and foul. 0-1. Down the left field line and into foul territory. 0-2. 1-0 Braves. Chase Burns has looked good in this game. He gave up just the 1 hit, and it was the very first batter of this game. The leadoff home run by Jurickson Profar. The only other base runner was Michael Harris, who walked his last time to the plate. And Harris rips this one over the head of the leaping Hayes down the left field line. And right on cue, Harris with a 1-out base hit. Second hit of the game for the Braves, and they have a 1-out base runner for Ozzie Albies, who's swinging a pretty hot bat as of late. They check on Harris over at first base. In there for a strike, 0-1 to Ozzie Albies, who is 0-for-1 to the strikeout. Albies red-hot hitter, 4 hits in game 1 on Thursday. That extra innings thriller that the Braves took over the Reds at Great American Ballpark. Ball. This one is inside, 1-1. Singer has 18 strikeouts in his last 2 starts.
Ball.
Gave up just the 1 mistake in this game, and that's the difference so far. Hitters count to Ozzie Albies, 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a foul ball, 2-2 now. Runner takes off from first. It's Harris, and this ball is just foul. So Harris will have to retreat back to first. 2 balls and 2 strikes remains the count. We'll see what Harris wants to do here. Stays this time, and this one's fouled away again. Good at bat here by Albies. Inside, and he's worked it full at 3-2. Eli White waits on deck here for the Braves. Harris, the runner at first with 1 away. Stays put. The 3-2 is grounded again. Foul. Good at bat here from Albies. We'll see a 9th pitch of this at bat. Ball 4. Good at bat, 9 pitches for Ozzie Albies. He draws the walk, and the Braves have runners on first and second with 1 away for Eli White, the right fielder, who is 0-for-1 with a hard line out to the right side. First and second, 1 out. Harris, the lead runner at second. Albies at first. And the first pitch from White is fouled away to the right. Stays high, 1-1. Inside, hitters count at 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball left field. Jake Fraley settles under it. He'll make the catch. Harris will stay at second. And there's 2 away. So now first and second with 2 away. Braves have struggled at the plate with runners on this year. It's a big part of why their record is the way it is. They just have not been able to produce runs. Nick Allen, the 9-hole hitter to the plate. The shortstop who made an incredible play defensively for the Braves. In the bottom half of the 4th. This one's inside 2-0.
2-0.
Fly ball down the left field line. Fraley drifts over, and he will get there to make the catch. Braves strand a couple base runners as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0 Atlanta. Spencer Steer set to lead things off here for the Reds against Spencer Strider, who's had a tremendous outing thus far. No base runners to this point here in the bottom of the 5th. And Steer fouls the first pitch back. Spencer Steer, clutch bat, tied the game on Thursday with a 3-run homer in that crazy 8th inning where both teams scored 8 runs, and now Steer drives it to left, and the Reds have tied the game. Spencer Steer unloads. First hit, first base runner, first run, tied at 1 here in the Speedway Classic. An absolute bullet. Off the bat of the Reds first baseman Spencer Steer. 101 miles an hour off the bat. And this game is tied at 1. Now Jake Fraley to follow that up. Outside, ball 1. First base runner Strider has allowed in this game. He had a perfect game bid coming into the 5th. And Spencer Steer wasn't having any of it anymore. Tied at 1 here in Bristol. Now this one's popped up behind the plate. Sean Murphy waits for it to come down, and he makes the catch for out number 1. So 2 home runs now in the series for Spencer Steer. Both of them game-tying home runs in the respective games. The Thursday one with a 3-run homer to tie the game. And this one, a solo shot to tie the game in Bristol in the Speedway Classic. We're tied at 1.
No.
Inside, just missed. 1-1 the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball, and he was out in front, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Little knuckle job into center field for a base hit. TJ Friedel. And all of a sudden, the Reds get some momentum with their bats. 2 hits in the inning after not having 1 coming in. And the go-ahead runs aboard for the Cincinnati Reds. And now Tyler Stevenson. First pitch clips the zone on the outside corner. 0-1. 0 for 1 of the flyout is Stevenson. Right side, snared by Olsen. Throw to second up there. Back out on the double play. And the Braves get out of the inning. Beautiful turn by Matt Olsen, but not before Spencer Steer ties the game. A solo shot, a laser beam, and we're tied at 1. New pitcher into the game for the Reds. Scott Barlow will take over the pitching duties here for Cincinnati. 63 games in 2024 with a 3-3 record. 4.25 ERA. His first task, Jurickson Profar in the top of the order. 1 for 2 with that home run that he hit to lead off the game. Since then, not a whole lot of offense for the Braves, and we're tied at 1 in the 6th inning. And Profar chops the first pitch he sees, fouled, and it's 0-1.
That's
Just
the
off the
ball.
plate, 1-1.
1-1. Ball 2. 2-1.
After Thursday's 8-run madness in the 8th inning, both teams showed they came to play. That was only the third time in MLB history both teams scored in the 8+ in the same inning. That was on Thursday, game 1 of this series. There's a strikeout of Profar. 79 mile an hour just blooped in there, and there's 1-1. As we take a look at the scoreboard here in Bristol. Now Matt Olson is 0 for 2 with a couple ground outs.
Ball. 1 ball. No strikes.
262 average for Olson coming into this game. 18 home runs, over 100 hits at 109, RBIs at 68. Fouls that one away. Fouled away at the plate, 1-2. 2 for 4 in yesterday's game.
2-2.
Matt Olson scored a run in that extra innings game on Thursday that set up the Marcell Ozuna walk-off sacrifice fly. 3-2. Calm demeanor, veteran presence, stabilized the lineup during this tense 8-inning rally on Thursday. Three balls and 2 strikes to Olson here. 1 out, nobody aboard. And he did not go, ball 4. It was close. Not even an appeal over to third base. And there's 1 away with 1 on for Austin Riley, who is 0 for 2. Fly ball into center field, straight away for Benson, who barely has to move, and there's 2 away. Now Sean Murphy, 2 out and a runner aboard, 0 for 2 with a couple flyouts today for the Braves catcher. Ripped right field and down for a base hit in front of Friedel. Throw will go all the way to third. Olson stays at second base, and there's 2 on with 2 out for the Braves in the 6th inning. 102 miles an hour off the bat the other way for Sean Murphy. Head down, served it the other way. Good piece of hitting. Now a couple of runners aboard for Marcell Ozuna. First pitch misses off the plate, 1-0. Couple of ground outs to Ozuna's credit thus far. First and second with 2 away. This is where the Braves have struggled. Runners in scoring position.
Ball.
Roll downstairs, 2-0.
2 balls. No strikes.
Foul back. Hitters count at 2-1. For the Big Bear, trying to make some damage here in the 6th inning. Go-ahead run at second base, represented by Matt Olson. Hitters count the 2-1. Breaking ball chopped at the plate, and it's 2-2. Just able to stay alive. Matt Olson, the runner at second base. Sean Murphy, the guy at first. 2 out here in the 6th inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs and 2 on. The deuces are wild. Chop foul again. Another deuces wild offering and a ground ball snared at third base by Hayes. Long throw across is off the base. Ozuna beats it out. They'll call it an error. And the bases are loaded for the Braves. And Ke'Bryan Hayes, the new addition to the Reds this year, throws an error and the bases are loaded. Just pulled Steer off the base, couldn't hold his foot. And now Michael Harris with a chance to do some damage. Bases loaded. 2 out. First pitch downstairs, 1-0. 1 for 1 is Harris with a single and a walk in this game. Go ahead run 90 feet away. Bases full of Braves. Olson at third. Sean Murphy at second base. And Ozuna at first. 2 balls and no strikes to Harris. Dangerous territory here for Scott Barlow. In there for a strike, 2-1. Breaking ball, just able to get a piece of it, and it's 2-2. And the deuces are wild again with the bases loaded. 27th pitch upcoming in this inning for Scott Barlow. Breaking ball hit in the air to center field. Will Benson drifts back. The ballpark will hold it, though, and the Braves strand the bases loaded. We remain tied at 1. Scott Barlow pitches himself out of the jam. 8-9-1 due up for the Reds in a tie game. Will Benson set to lead things off for the Reds to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Tied at 1. Spencer Strider, 66 pitches coming in to this inning. Looked pretty good in this game. Just the one mistake, the home run by Spencer Steer last time the Reds were to the plate. Tied the game at 1. And that one clips the zone in the outer half. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball inside. Hitters count at 2-1. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase it upstairs, and it's 2-2.
2 strikes. Ball, no.
Just missed. Wow.
Full count.
Full count at 3-2. Ke'Bryan Hayes waits on deck. Three balls and 2 strikes to Benson. And he grounds this one to the right side, and that's going to sneak its way through for a base hit. Good at bat to lead things off in the 6th for Will Benson. And the go-ahead runs aboard here in the 6th. Now Ke'Bryan Hayes had an error in the top half of this inning. Didn't come back to haunt him at all. They loaded the bases, but they were able to get out of the jam. 0 for 1 of the strikeout is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Slide step and a ball, 1-1. Outside. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count to Ke'Bryan Hayes. Down the right side and out of play, 2-2. Back towards the middle, Nick Allen at shortstop. Behind the back, flip to second for 1. What a double play! Nick Allen behind the back. And the Braves turn 2. Look at this. Oh, man. On the money. Now back to the top of the order we go, and Gavin Lux, who fouls the first pitch straight back. So 2 away after that defensive gem by Nick Allen. We've seen a couple plays that he's made now at shortstop today. No balls in, a strike to Gavin Lux. Downstairs 1-1. Down the left field line, slicing into the netting. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Gavin Lux now. Strider looking to get out of this 6th inning.
No,
Just missed.
Down.
Good pitch, good take, and it's 2-2. Outside now, and he's worked it full.
Full count.
McLean waits on deck here for the Reds. On the ground and again foul. Three-two. That'll end the inning. Beautiful double play in the inning, turned by Nick Allen. And we head to the 7th inning in a tie game. Tony Santillan will come out of the bullpen for the Reds. 29 games last year in 2024, a 3-3 record. His first task will be Ozzie Albies, who's 0 for 1 with the walk in this game. Tied at 1 in the 7th inning. Braves scored their 1 run in the 1st inning on the Jurickson Profar home run. And they've been held off the scoreboard since. Albies rips the first pitch down the right field line, and this has extra bases written all over it. Getting to it quickly is Friedel, and Albies slides into second with a leadoff double. 106 miles an hour off the bat from Ozzie Albies as he continues his hot hitting here against the Reds. And now the go-ahead run in scoring position to start this inning, and Eli White comes to the plate. First pitch to White clips the inside corner, 0-1. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a line out today for White. Swing and a miss behind the fastball, 97 miles an hour, and it's 0-2. Action in the Reds bullpen out there. The left field bullpen for the Reds. No balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called inside corner. Throws him with a 97 mile an hour fastball, and there's 1-1. Nick Allen now will stand in here for the Braves, the 9-hole hitter. Has made a couple of excellent plays at shortstop in this game defensively. Now looking to carry it over to his bat. He is 1 for 2 in this one. Runner on second base is Ozzie Albies with 1 away. In the 7th. Popped up, foul, out of play. Fly ball, right field. Albies tagging at second base. Catch is made by Friedel, and Albies stays at second base for 2 away. First pitch to Profar, fouled back, and it's 0-1. Profar led off the game with a home run. It's the only run the Braves have seen in this one.
ball.
0-1, 1-1.
No.
The ball's going to
2
strike.
ball, 1 strike.
Deuce is wild between Santillan and Profar here in the 7th. Down straight back. Do it again at 2-2. Runner on second with 2 away. 2-2 to Profar. Deuce is wild. Strike 3 called on a pitch that was high up above the zone. Profar can't believe it. And that'll end the inning. That ball's burning rubber out here. 97 miles an hour, retires the side. Matt McLean will stand in to lead things off in the bottom half of inning number 7. Against Spencer Strider, who remains out there. 84 pitches coming into this inning. Number 85 is right down the pipe. Dylan Lee, a lefty, warming up in the bullpen for the Braves, along with Johnson, the right-hander. Breaking ball clips the zone. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase it outside, and it's a strikeout for Strider. 1 away here in the 7th, and his 7th strikeout of the game as well. Beautiful outing thus far for Spencer Strider. And that's going to do it for him. Brian Snicker will get him out on a high note. The strikeout for Strider, just shy of 90 pitches in the Speedway Classic, and what an outing for the Braves right-hander. Dylan Lee will get the call out of the bullpen for the Braves. It's a tie game at 1, and the storylines all season long for the Braves have been their bullpen and their lack of control. See how they fare in a tight game here in the Speedway Classic. A bullpen that has struggled this year. Ripped on the first pitch, and that'll go foul. Look at that ball sail into the seats. But it was foul. 106 miles an hour off the bat, 0-1. Little slow roller to Nick Allen at shortstop, and the throw on the run gets him by half a step. Nick Allen has played excellent defense in this game. De La Cruz, the speedster, gets thrown out, and there's 2 away here in the 7th. For Spencer Steer, who tied the game back in the 5th inning on a home run. That one's in there for a strike, 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody on, 2 out in the 7th. Tied at 1 in Bristol, Tennessee, the Speedway Classic. Off the fist and pops straight up. Sean Murphy waits for it to come down, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds in the 7th. We head to the 8th inning, still tied at 1. Matt Olson will stand in to lead things off in the top half of inning number 8, tied at 1. It was the 8th inning in which both teams scored 8 runs on Thursday's game. See what this 8th inning has in store for us as Olsen pounds this one away, and it's 0-1. Outside, 1 ball and a strike.
1-1.
Olsen fouls that one away at the plate, and it's 1-2. Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Foul back. He wanted that one. 99 miles an hour from Santillan, and it's 2-2. Olsen rips it, but caught at second base by McLean. And there's 1-1. Now Austin Riley, 1 out, nobody aboard here in the 8th inning. That one misses off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Austin Riley 0 for 3 in the ball game. Nobody on, 1 out here in the 8th inning. In there for a strike, 1-1. Chop foul at the plate. Ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Fouled straight back. 97 miles an hour from Santillan that time. We've seen him top out at 99 in this appearance so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just able to get a piece of it. Another 2-2 on the way from Santillan. And a swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 98 miles an hour. And there's 2 away here in the 8th inning. 3rd strikeout over the bullpen for Santillan. He's rearing back and letting it fly. Now Sean Murphy, nobody on, 2 away in the 8th inning. Outside, ball 1. 97 miles an hour again. 1 for 3 is Murphy with a single earlier in the ball game. Stays high, and Murphy's ahead 2-0. 146,000 here in Bristol, Tennessee. Fouled away to the right. Hitters count to Sean Murphy, 2 balls and a strike. And he grounds this one towards short. Ellie De La Cruz will make the play. And the side is retired in the 8th inning. We into the bottom half, still tied at 1 in Bristol. See if the Reds can break through to take the lead. Jake Fraley set to lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Dylan Lee remains out there after pitching just 5 pitches in the 7th. Tied at 1 here in the Speedway Classic as that one is in there for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Off the end of the bat and just fouled on the left side. We'll do it again at 0-2.
Ball.
Inside, a ball and 2 strikes to Fraley. Fraley fouls that one away. And it's 1-2. Popped him up. Again behind the plate for Sean Murphy. He's had a few of these today. And he makes the catch for out number 1. Now TJ Friedel, the 6-hole hitter for the Reds, stands in. Nobody on, 1 out in the 8th inning. That one's in there for a strike, 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Off the end of the bat, grounded to Nick Allen. He's been busy today, and he makes another play for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for Dylan Lee in this inning. And now Tyler Stevenson will come to the plate with nobody aboard. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out is Stevenson today. First pitch misses down, 1-0.
Ball.
Outside 2-0.
2-0 to count.
In there, slider got there, and it's 2-1. Hitters count to Tyler Stevenson, 0 for 2 in the game. And that one stays high, 3-1. Will Benson waits on deck here for the Reds. Fouled it away on 3-1. Into the racetrack it goes. And it's full count at 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way here from Dylan Lee to Tyler Stevenson. Pitch number 20. Swing and a drive, but fouled to the left side. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string with the slider, and that'll retire the side. To the 9th we go, tied at 1 in the Speedway Classic. We're set for a tremendous finish in this one. Emilio Pagan will take over the pitching duties for the Reds here in the 9th inning. Tie game at 1 in Bristol, Tennessee. And Marcell Ozuna, the big bear, will lead things off for Atlanta. First pitch to Ozuna in the ninth inning is fouled away, and it's 0-1. Braves scored their first run back in the first, and their first batter, Jurickson Profar, the leadoff home run. Ozuna takes a strike, and it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch
1-2.
outside, a ball and 2 strikes. Ozuna pops it up behind third. T. Brian Hayes back on the grass will make the catch for out number 1. So Ozuna pops out to start the 9th inning. Now Michael Harris will stand in, 1 for 2 with a base hit and a walk in this game. Speedway Classic tied at 1 here in the 9th inning. First pitch to Harris is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Tried to bunt his way aboard, and he missed, and it's 0-2 now.
Ball.
Downstairs, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes to Michael Harris. Fouled back, he stays alive. Ripped right field and down for a base hit in front of Friedel. Go-ahead runs aboard. Harris, his second hit of the ball game. And the go-ahead runs aboard in the 9th inning for the Braves with 1 out. Shot off the bat. And now Ozzie Albies, 1 for 2. He's swinging a hot bat here against the Reds in this series. First pitch, fouled back, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, Albies downstairs, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check on Harris over there. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss and struck him out. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. And there's 2 away here in the 9th. Check on Harris again. Close play, but he's in there. Eli White at the plate, 2 away. Runner takes off. Pitch is taken for a strike. Throw to second is late. And the go-ahead runs in scoring position now here for the Braves. A stolen base for Michael Harris. A 1 pitch, soft fly ball to left field. Jake Fraley settles under it. And we are headed to the bottom of the 9th, tied at 1. A win for the Reds will be in walk-off fashion in the Speedway Classic. We'll see if they can get it done in the bottom half of the 9th. Pierce Johnson will come out of the bullpen for the Braves and try to hold them where they are right here. Trying to send this game into extra innings for the 2nd time in this series. Pierce Johnson takes over the pitching duties, and we'll get a pinch hitter as well. Miguel Andujar will come in for Cincinnati to lead things off. Bottom of the 9th, tied at 1. From Bristol, Tennessee, ball 1 from Johnson. Pitch, breaking pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Raisel Iglesias warming up in the Braves bullpen. but they do not go his way so far in the ninth inning in a tie game. And Duhar to the right side. One hop snared by Ozzy Olbies, and the throw to first is in time for out number one. Good range out there at second base by Ozzy Olbies. One away here in the ninth. And now the 9-hole hitter, Key Brian Hayes, to the plate. First pitch swing down the right field line and into the racetrack. 0-1. Outside ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
At the knees, 96 miles an hour, and it's 1-2. Benson waving a miss. And Pierce Johnson gets the strikeout, 2 away in the bottom of the ninth inning. Blew it right by him. Late on the fastball, and that there's 2 away for the top of the Reds order. Gavin Lux, the DH. 2 out, nobody aboard, bottom 9. In there for a strike on a curveball. 0 for 3 is Gavin Lux, including a fly out back in the first inning. Outside ball 1-1. Breaking ball didn't clip the zone, and its hitters count to Lux at 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball down the left field line and into the seats it goes. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. Got him with the curveball. And that'll retire the side in the ninth inning, and we are headed to extras in Bristol, Tennessee. The Speedway Classic is becoming an instant classic. To the 10th inning we go here in Bristol. Nick Allen will be the hitter. Runner on second base as usual here in the regular season to start the 10th inning. Tied at 1, Emilio Pagan remains out there for the Reds as Nick Allen takes ball 1 upstairs. Inside 2-0. Eli White is the runner at second base for Atlanta. 2 balls and no strikes to Allen, and it's downstairs, 3-0. Ball gets away for a moment, but not enough to advance White. Profar on the top of the order waits on deck. Three balls and no strikes, and he takes a strike right there, and it's 3-1. Foul back, full count. Three balls and 2 strikes to Allen, and he fouls it away to stay alive. Good at bat here to start the 10th. 3 balls and 2 strikes one more time. And he walked in ball 4. The Braves have runners on first and second now here in the 10th. Nobody out. And now the top of their order to the plate. Jurickson Profar 1 for 4. The leadoff home run back in the first inning of this game. The only run on the scoreboard for the Braves thus far. Now a chance to give them the lead if he can serve one into the outfield.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Eli White, the runner at second base. Nick Allen on over at first. Inside 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
2-1.
Foul back, and it's 2-2. 2 on, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Nobody out here in the 10th inning. Braves looking to jump in front. Profar taps that one foul, and he'll stay alive. Ripped into left center field, hit pretty well. Fraley on the run, into the shadows, makes the running catch. Eli White will head to third, and the Braves have runners at the corners with 1 away. Good running catch out there from Fraley. And there's runners at the corners with 1 away. Productive out, though, gets the go-ahead run to third. And Matt Olson to the plate with runners at the corners here in the 10th inning. Runner takes off, and Olson bunts to the right side. Beautiful play, race to the bag. Not in time, or excuse me, it is in time to get him out there, but the run does come in to score, and the Braves take a 2-1 lead. Of all people, Matt Olson squares around a bunt, and that was a squeeze play as White was on the move already. Gutsy call, and it works. Matt Olson bunts his way home, and it's 2-1 Atlanta. Now Riley swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Riley 0 for 4 with a couple strikeouts, a fly out and a line out in this game. Braves take the lead here in the 10th inning. It's 2-1. Riley down the right side and foul into the racetrack. No balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up and out of play. Again, foul to the right. Riley staying alive here, down 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes.
No,
just missed outside 1-2. Fouled away. Good at bat here for Riley down to the count. Popped him up. Left side, De La Cruz will call it. And that'll retire the side in the 10th. Braves scored their 1 run. Now the Reds will look for the equalizer in the bottom half. 2-1 Braves halfway through 10. Raisel Iglesias will come out now for the Braves to try to close the door on the Cincinnati Reds here in the Speedway Classic. He's had an up and down year. The bullpen has struggled for the Braves. They'll look to shut it down here. Tying run at second base will start off. Matt McClain will lead things off here for the Reds. Gavin Lux, the runner at second base for Cincinnati, as this one is in there for a fourth strike at 98 miles an hour. Downstairs, 1-1. Ripped left side, fair down the left field line. Here comes Lux around third, pedal to the metal, and we're tied at 2 in the 10th inning. Matt McClain comes through in the clutch, and we're tied at 2 with the winning run on over at first base. Now Ellie De La Cruz to the plate. Swing and a miss on the first pitch.
No ball, 1 strike.
0 for 3 is De La Cruz with a couple strikeouts and a ground out. In there for a strike, and it's 0-2 to Ellie De La Cruz. Winning run at first base. Launched but foul. And it's 0-2.
1-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to De La Cruz. McClain, the runner on over at first base, representing the winning run. Downstairs, 2-2. Two pitch.
No.
Just missed. Full count. Spencer Steer waits on deck. Here for Cincinnati. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Blew it by him at 97. And that's a big out number 1 for Raisel Iglesias. Now Spencer Steer 1 for 3 with that home run he hit in the middle of this game.
0-1.
Tied the game at 1 back in the 5th inning. That was their only run in the game up until this 10th inning. Winning run still at first base, represented by Matt McClain, as this one is outside 1-1. Hitters count to Steer now. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 2-2. Check on McClain over there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, runner on first base. 2-2 from Iglesias.
No.
Just missed off the plate. Full count. Fraley waits on deck. Swing and a miss. He slew it down with a slider. Back-to-back strikeouts for Iglesias now, and there's 2 away here in the 10th. Take a look at StatCast powered by Google Cloud. That slider from Raisel Iglesias. 8 inches of pitch break. Scott Steer swinging. And now Jake Fraley, the last chance for the Reds here in the 10th inning. First pitch, wave and a miss. Nothing in one.
No ball. One strike.
No balls and 2 strikes quickly to Fraley. Checked his swing. It's a strike 3 call. And that'll end the 10th. But the Reds tie us at 2 as we head to the 11th inning. Raisel Iglesias shuts the door after giving up the tying run. And we are headed to the 11th here in Bristol. Graham Ashcraft will come out of the bullpen for the Reds to take over the pitching duties in the 11th inning. Same situation, we'll start a runner at second base. Tied at 2 in the 11th inning, Sean Murphy to the plate. Austin Riley, the runner at second base here for Atlanta. First pitch to Murphy downstairs, 1-0. Pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. Ground ball towards the middle, diving play, De La Cruz, throw to first is in time. What a play to save the tie. Riley does move up to third, but what a play by Ellie De La Cruz. See if he's got skid marks over there at shortstop. So now the go-ahead run 90 feet away for Marcell Ozuna. And the first pitch is tapped foul, nothing in 1. Oh for 4 is Ozuna in this game, looking to come through for the Braves to give them the lead in the 11th. Outside corner, nothing in 2, and now a big pitch on the way from Graham Ashcraft. With the go-ahead run 90 feet away. Struck him out! Big out number 2, and now the Braves need a base hit to take the lead. And now it comes down to Michael Harris here in the top half of inning number 11. Go ahead run 90 feet away, but with 2 outs, they need a base hit. Downstairs, ball 1 to Harris. 2 for 3 with a walk as well. He's had a good game. 2 singles and a stolen base in this one. Going to come through for the Braves to give them the lead in the 11th. Get that ever so important 1 run in extra innings. Downstairs 2-0. In there for a strike, and it's hitters count at 2-1.
1 strike.
Right field hit pretty well. Friedel going back to the warning track, at the wall, over his head, and off the wall. Riley comes in to score. Michael Harris, his 3rd hit of the game, is a go-ahead triple in the 11th. Down to their final out in the 11th inning. And Michael Harris comes through off the wall. And the Braves take the 3-2 lead here in extras. And now Ozzie Albies with a chance to put the Braves up by 2 if he can get a base hit. And he takes one right down the middle, 0-1. One for 3 with a double in this game.
Ball, that's
Downstairs,
too low.
just missed. 1-1. Foul back. 1-2 to count. One ball and 2 strikes to Ozzie Albies. Right side, just foul. Right side, that is a fair ball right over the top of the bag. Harris comes in to score, and the Braves lead by 2 on an RBI double from Ozzie Albies. Right over the top of the first base bag, and a couple 2-out hits here in the 11th inning put the Braves up by 2. And now things start to get a lot harder for Cincinnati. And we're going to get a pitching change. Terry Francona will come out. Another bullpen arm on the way for the Reds. Braves lead by 2 in the 11th. With a couple 2-out hits from Harris and Albies. Nick Martinez will come out, take over the pitching duties here for the Reds. And what is a 2-run lead for the Braves in the 11th inning. Now he's just trying to hold them to where they are right here. Runner on second with 2 away. And Eli White at the plate. First pitch to White, fouled away, 0-1. 0 for 4 in the game as White. 0 for 4 with a strikeout, 2 flyouts, and a lineout. Braves take the lead in the 11th inning and add on another. It's 4-2. Downstairs, 1-1. White, soft ground ball to third. T. Brian Hayes makes the throw across in time. And the side is retired, but the Braves score 2 runs. Big 2 runs. We head to the bottom of the 11th, 4-2 Atlanta. Aaron Bummer will come out of the bullpen for the Braves to try to close the door and win their Speedway Classic game. 4-2 Braves in the bottom of inning number 11. And the first task for him will be TJ Friedel. Tying run at the plate to start the inning for the Reds. Reds need 2 to keep us going. And a rip job foul to the right into the racetrack. See tire marks on racetracks. I wonder if we see baseball marks out there. Ground ball to third, shortstop, Nick Allen, jump throw across, in time! Nick Allen has been outstanding at shortstop today, and he makes another huge play for out number 1. So now 1 away, tying run still at the plate. Here's Stevenson. Inside has to bend out of danger there, 1-0. 0 for 3 with a strikeout, flyout, and a ground out in this game. Breaking ball missed outside, 2-0.
2-0.
Stevenson on the ground right side. Olsen's got it. He'll step on the bag.
Out.
And the Reds are down to their final out. Runner does move up to third. But the Reds are down to their final out here in Bristol as Matt Olson makes the play on the right side. And now it all comes down to Miguel Andujar, who came in the 9th inning to pinch hit. Now the game is on his shoulders, representing the tying run at the plate with 2 away in the 11th inning. First pitch, little jam shot to the right side. Olbies dives and knocks it down. Run comes in to score. It's going to be an RBI single for Andujar and a 1-run ball game. Tying run at first base, and now the winning run comes to the plate. And now Ke'Bryan Hayes represents that feat.
Ball, no.
1-1, 1-0. Tying run at first base represented by Andujar. Ke'Bryan Hayes represents the potential winning run at the plate. In there for a strike, 1-1. A ball and a strike to Ke'Bryan Hayes. Breaking ball back towards the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Andujar will stop at second base. Another tying run is in scoring position here in the 11th inning. A couple 2-out hits for the Reds, trying to get them back in contention. Now back to the top of the order, Gavin Lux, who is 0 for 4. Tying run at second base. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Left side and foul. And now the Reds are down to their final strike here this afternoon. Braves looking to hang on to win the Speedway Classic. No balls and 2 strikes from Aaron Bummer. Strike 3 called. Backdoor sweeper got it. And the Braves have won the Speedway Classic in 2025. It took 11 innings to get it done, but the Braves win it here over the Cincinnati Reds in Bristol, Tennessee. 4-3 the final score. The win will go to Raisel Iglesias, and the loss will go to Graham Ashcraft. What a game this was from Bristol, Tennessee. Extra innings in the Speedway Classic. And the Braves hang on to win in 11 innings, 4-3 the final score. What a game. It was a pitcher's duel early. Spencer Steer hit a big home run. Jurickson Profar hit the leadoff home run for the Braves. We were tied at 1 all the way to the 10th inning, and then the Braves took the lead. Reds tied it up. And then in the 11th innings, the Braves scored 2 rather than 1, and that was the difference in this one. The Braves win 4-3 the final score from Bristol, Tennessee. The Speedway Classic goes to Atlanta as they win the series over the Reds 2-3.